Welcome to the Today in History channel. In today's video we will talk about the day, February 24, 1946. Perón, elected President of Argentina. Born in Lobos, in the province of Buenos Aires, in 1895, the military man Juan Domingo Perón led Argentine political life for almost 30 years. After an extraordinary career in the army, first at the military college and later at the Escola Superior de Guerra, he was appointed military attaché at the Argentine embassy in Chile, from which he returned in 1938 to later carry out a mission in Italy, where he served as a military observer, contemplating the success of fascists and Nazis. He lived in Europe between 1939 and 1941. When he returned to Argentina, he intervened in the coup d'état that overthrew President Castillo in 1943, and began his political career at the head of the Secretariat for Labor and Welfare. In this position, he developed a social program that would attract the participation of a large part of Argentine society, especially the working classes. Perón would later occupy the positions of Minister of War and Vice President, gaining notoriety and respect, especially among the shirtless. Arrested in 1945 after a civil and military uprising, he was released thanks to the popular mobilization of October 17, instigated by his lover Eva Duarte. That night, he would speak from the veranda of Casa Rosada in front of a crowd, promising to build a just and strong nation. The speech was broadcast by radio to the entire nation. In February 1946, Perón won the presidential elections for the period 1946 to 1952, with 56% of the votes. In 1947, in a country with favorable economic conditions for its development, Perón would organize the Peronist Party, with rigid verticality and solid discipline. For this, it had the support of the General Confederation of Labor. Its nationalist policy was fulfilled within the provisions of the first five-year plan, 1947 to 1951. After a reform of the Constitution, 1949, he was elected, in 1952, for a second term, marked by a serious deterioration of the social and economic situation that weakened his power. A military coup managed to overthrow him on September 16, 1955. He had to apply for political asylum in Paraguay, Panama, and the Dominican Republic, finally settling in Madrid. From his Spanish residence in Puerto de Hierro, he continued to influence Argentine politics. After a failed attempt to return in 1964, his definitive return took place in 1973, when, thanks to the resignation of Hector José Campora, he won the presidency with 62% of the votes. His third wife, Maria Estela Martínez, known as Isabelita Perón, was the vice president. During his last government, Perón led to the establishment of a social pact between workers' organizations, businessmen and the state, and made the country's entry into the movement of non-aligned countries. He died on July 1, 1974. With his death, his wife assumed the presidency. Did you like the video? In the description you will find the blog link with the full article. Give an incentive by subscribing to the channel, liking, commenting and sharing with your friends. Hugs. Until the next.